Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned last time, I need to switch a lecture off so I don't get distracted, apparently. But, well, things are quite busy here in Uriah, aren't they? So, last time we jumped in, spent a decent amount of time just hashing out a bunch of stuff, honestly, going through Argentum, Gormont, and a decent amount of more Ardain, actually, as well. And trying to make sure we picked up every quest and talked to as many people as we saw. Now we gotta run through the same drill with Uriah, and it looks like we've already got another Merc mission. Ah, it's you. It would appear the growth of the Garfart mercenaries knows no bounds under your leadership. We're doing better at this point than we were when Van Dam was still around, if you can believe that. Yes, we're making quite a name for ourselves throughout Uriah, it would seem, which means new jobs for you. Alright, lucky us. Lucky bloody us. I wonder what the jobs will entail real quick. Let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, I need to go deal with Shadow Puppets so I can get Azami back and actually buff her up as far as trust is concerned. Either way. Alright. So fair enough there. Hiya! That new member we recruited is doing a fine job. Alicia gets the work done no problem, but it's her personality that really shines. She's the life of the party. It's a promising start for a new employee. We expect great things. Just remember to drop by from time to time, yeah? Alrighty then. And speaking of which... Thanks a lot for picking me. I can tell you're a great bunch. I'm acting as head chef during the evening. Making sure everyone's content is part of the job. And keeping their bellies full is no exception. Fair enough. Good to see you're willing to do that kind of work as well. Seems like things turned out alright. I'm pretty sure you choose pretty much anyone in that role and it'd be fine. I'm sure I can find people who went through the effort of finding every permutation there, but I'm pretty sure that it can work out regardless of who you pick, but that one seemed the most sensible to me when I was looking through them all. Either way, what's this quest? Odd. Is something wrong? Recently, Garfart mercenary missions have been encountering unforeseen difficulties, like finding subjugation targets already subjugated, or harvest areas ravaged. It very much looks like planned interference. Talk about a tricky situation. Actually, the rise of these hindrances largely coincides with the rise in our mercenaries' numbers. Could it be that there are spies in our midst? I don't like that thought, but I must have certainty. But discreetly. Alrighty then. You lot keep Van Dam's will alive. I'm sure I can trust you with this. Here's what we'll do. I'll send you on a subjugation mission with some new mercenary recruits. You'll watch for signs of any suspicious activity, okay? Right, then let me call the other three. You're here. Let's have some introductions. I'm Rex, a salvager. Pleased to meet you. Mita, looking forward, man. Judith here. Judith. I'm Anthem. Anthem? I've got a subjugation mission for the four of you. We've confirmed the presence of 12 spike urchin? Nasty buggers. I need you to wipe them all out. 12 is a lot. That's why you'll need to work together on this. Can I refuse? I joined this mercenary company specifically so I wouldn't have to rely on other chumps. I'm not about to team up with a bunch of amateurs. Excusing, Miss Judith. Can Demita ask to not rock boat? Cooperation is name of game here in Garfart Mercenary Company. We can split up. Me still talking here? Agreed. You're making a lot of sense for an Aldanian. 3 enemies each. But if we don't stick together, it's more efficient this way. Fine. After defeating, meet in camp looking down on Farlane Wells. Got it. Will do. Understood. More efficient? Sounds more like plain selfishness if you ask me. Best of luck to you. I'm gonna jump between accents. It's more difficult than it looks. Oh boy. Alright, another one to attend to then. So I just gotta go kill 3 of those, huh? Oh hey, more for Ursula, right?
All friends returned safely!
Eventually I'll reach the bottom of this. Let me just filter through this real quick and we'll be on our way. There we go, finally got enough for looks lesson 3. Good. Alright, but actually I may as well attend to that real quick just to be on the safe side. Then I can worry about the rest later, right? Alright, who else is there to talk to? I had to leave my island because I got caught up in a conflict between Orion and Moradane. Van Damme helped us out, but I hear some of the others went to Indol. I wonder which one of us is happier now. Although, Indol seems like a better place all in all. It's a city, and it's well protected by Praetor and Alphys, right? I don't trust grown-ups, but the Praetor? I think he's different. Oh, my sweet summer child. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch play out. Hey, did you notice something? The bigger the mercenary band gets, the more people come to Garfont. We're getting more and more new blood in our ranks. If you see any of the new rookies around, say hi, why don't you? Alrighty then. That might be why there's so many other people I can talk to. I'm doing lots of helping out. All good training to become a driver. Actually, is that Orion or Moradanian? I'll just keep going Moradanian. Once I'm a driver, I'm gonna go visit all sorts of mercenary bands. That way, I'll get to travel all over Allrest. I'll do whatever it takes to find the guy who got my mum and dad killed. Oh, right, that threat again. I think that might be the same kid anyway.
I could have sworn.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist
Either way.
field.
Alright, collect this real quick. Alright, I don't believe there's any more quests to pick up around here. Oh, hey, Zuo, what have you been up to? Glad you managed to find a decent person for the job. I can tell you put a lot of thought into picking that particular candidate.
Bravest of the brave, back in the house.
Oh yeah, I sent you guys off to work on
Return
stuff.
safely.
I'm trying to remember if this was something specific. Oh, or not, but either way. I sent a few of the rarer blades because I wanted to work on... Well, actually, now that I think of it, this had to have been something more specific. Maybe this was one of your quests specifically, but either way. I wanted to work on building trust up for some of the rarer blades. That wasn't what I intended, but I'll take it. That was what I was aiming for. Let's see. Although that one's just gonna take a while by the looks of it. Ooh, getting close to fully unlocked. Nice.
I feel I can go far.
Alrighty, not a bad result. May as well see the new Argentum job then. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anyone with maxed out trust that I can send along. Or maxed out in general. Ah well, I can sift through that on my own time. Or for now I can, well, if I need strength 30 plus, I think that was the other reason for sending a bunch of other...
I'll be in the other.
Because holy crap, there's not a lot of strength 30 plus in this. Yeah, that'll probably lead me to just send a few that need work in general. Strength 30 plus. At least very few... Surprised at how few that leaves.
I will strive to do the utmost best, whatever my
I like
role.
traveling. Send me wherever you
Basically sending all of my brawlers out to play, huh?
I love going on trips.
Welp,
Oh, don't worry. I won't talk your ear off. There's work to do.
I'm sure.
I vow to carry out my sworn duty.
Maybe that's why I had to send him off just for the strength 30. If only to get him done and dusted. Well, so be it. At this rate, I'll be sending all of my brawling blades out, or gauntlet blades. Thanks to your help, the band has grown larger than ever. Now we've got everything well sorted out, might be time we tried organizing more battles with the other merc bands. You think our men are going to grow strong just from doing push-ups and practice swings in the training ground? Facing enemies in a proper combat situation is the trigger the men need to take a good hard look at themselves. We've already picked out a team for you to face. You'll help us out, won't you? Of course, if we're gonna do this thing, both sides should aim for nothing less than victory. Don't you half-arse it. Half-arse it? Ah well. The way he's talking more Ardanian might have worked better as the accent. Ah well, never mind me. All in due time, right? Okay, I believe that's everything through Garfont. Alrighty then. In that case, we'll stop by... Let's see, we'll stop by Fonsamima real quick. I already know there's those two I need to collect, so let's hit this first. And then we can attend to the rest.
And we're you.
Let us go.
Alright. Let's take a look. Alright, so that one we can talk to later. What about you? I lost you because I wasn't using my aux cores properly. Ah, really? More, yep. Huh. It wasn't the Azami quest I expected, actually. Hang on. Is there something special I have to do for the Azami one? Or, actually, you know what? I can worry about that later. For now, let's just pick up the ones that are here. Oh, my sweet, sweet Logan. When will you come back to me? Huh? What stroke of fate is this? Garfont mercenaries come to chat to me? Well, I'll never. It's Logan, my daughter. I've not seen or heard from her ever since she left for Argentum. Logan, my wayward dove. I'm so worried. I would expect no less from the famed Garfont group. You promised me you'll reunite me with my little girl? I can think of no better news. My beloved strange little donut said she only wanted to check on the latest in millinery means hats. That's random. I really hope you can find her soon. Alrighty then. I wonder what that'll entail. Gives me an excuse to stop by Argentum at some point, I suppose. Jamomo's so excited about war starting between Uriah and Morardain. Will be big chance for Argentum trade guild to earn crazy big buckets of money, of course. We all set for war to break out now, ship already piled full of military and medical supplies. And we supposed to inform Chairman at very moment Uriah make move. Do I tell him? I'm sure he'll figure out before too long. Ugh, not my lucky day. What's wrong? Oh, nothing much. Only managed to sink my bloody ship. My crew is safe and sound, but my cargo? Probably lying at the bottom of the Cloud Sea by now. Now I'm up a creek without a paddle. This ship of yours, it was carrying Gormati cargo, am I right? You're the witch! Some of my crew said they saw a witch in the distance as the ship was sinking, but I never thought... Oh no. Screw the plan, I'm getting out of here! Right, this actually is Azami's quest. Ah, wait! A speedy fellow, isn't he? What was that all about? Running away at the sight of someone's face? How rude! Azami, you seem to know about this sunken ship business. Could you enlighten us? But of course, it was all part of my recon mission. So you would also know the reason why it sank? Ah, naturally, because I was the one who sank it. You sank it? But why? Oh, come on, it's not such a big deal. They were behaving so openly suspicious, clearly shipping cargo of a dubious nature. Sinking their ship seems the sensible course of action. It put an end to their mischief and lightened my workload. Even so, that seems to be going a little overboard. I was lonely. Can you blame me? Lonely? You sunk their ship because you were lonely? Now, don't give me that. You know, I'm just dying to be with my beloved driver. Can't you try to see things from my perspective? Besides, I never wanted to be doing recon in the first place. There should have been someone to keep me company. I get lonely very easily, you know. Still... Actually, I can sort of see where she's coming from. Maybe we could accompany her on her mission? Oh, my darling driver will join me? Then I'll be a good girl from now on. I'll do as I'm told. Morag, what do you want to do? Well, I'd rather this than to have her running out of control. So you'll join me? Oh, this is perfect. Alright, I'll get straight back to surveillance duty. Off we go to the Great Blowhole. Lucky us. Alright, so that's that attended to.
I've got news, but will you hear it?
I hope things went well.
Alrighty. I'm assuming that we're not quite finished with this yet. Of course not, most likely. Yep. I'll have to stop by there at Argentum at some point, see if what I have for Ursula's technically enough for at least one of them.
Feeling stronger.
Yeah. Ooh.
This'll come in handy. I'll be ready.
At least the other blades I'm throwing with her are getting a workout.
This'll come in handy.
Alrighty. So, what's the new mission here? Oh, right, the daily training pit. Let's see. Decent number of merc points even, given the time requirement. Alright, so, you need to sort by... Actually, probably easier to... Let's see, Chivalry's probably the least common. Do I even have any that have chivalry? I don't see it listed here. That's a new one for me. Oh, there it is. Perune. Huh? Alright, well, problem is there's not much overlap with anything else. Although, I do need to work... I don't think Perune has anything that she needs to work on apart from trust, so I may as well.
You, my strength.
It's not like I need Nia to drag her along for anything special right now, so that should be just fine. Okay, then, Water Mastery. Okay, let's look for Bitball and Shield Hammer to start with. There's Shield Hammer. At least I have plenty of Water Blades, although Bitball I'm gonna have to search for more explicitly. I guess then we can at least fill out the ranks with that, and then I just need to
I'll be in the other party then.
grab a couple... Oh shoot, I need to grab more than that.
I'll take care of it.
Easy enough to fix up. Alright, off you go, Perune.
The ardent lancers stand ready to smite evil. We'll do a sweep and be back by lunchtime.
Just show me the way.
I don't think your voice is stiff enough yet. Alrighty, what was I looking at next? Oh yeah, let's see. Probably need to keep working on Soul Lesson 2, well, the Soul Lessons for Ursula, so give me a second to sift through this and we'll be on our way. And there's someone to talk to. Most Orion noble houses have their own mercenary forces. I told my dad we should acquire the Garfart mercenaries, but we were already too light. Seems like they're having success under a new leader. I think it's scandalous that someone not from a noble house should have a mercenary force. But it's not illegal, so I suppose not much really can be done. So I suppose not really much can be done about it. Hang on a minute. Huh. I wouldn't have expected...
It's the dawn of a new day.
I would have expected
Let me
that
read
kind
you
of
the
question
agenda
to
for
be
today.
brought forward. Hang on a sec, huh? Is that meant to justify whatever nonsense is happening there? It could be. Or if not justify, but perhaps explain? Well, perhaps we'll get more information once that side quest moves further along. Hello. The Garfart mercenaries have really come on in leaps and bounds. But they're stronger than ever even when Van Dam was in charge. When you go back to base after a long absence, do you have lots of new recruits? If you want to be a truly great leader, it's important to remember the faces of the mercenaries you command. You think you could name them? Good question. Luckily, I don't have to concern myself with that as much. Actually, remind me, do you offer gold cylinders? Oh, you do now. Useful. I'll keep that in mind. Probably get them cheaper here than in More Ardain right now, especially if I keep buying stuff. Speaking of buying stuff, give me a second. What are you up to? The Garfart mercenaries really seem to have recovered splendidly. I hear word of them even around these parts. Looks like you really have been treading in Van Dam's footsteps. You make the other merc groups look bad. Still, it wouldn't hurt for them to be a bit more proactive. Van Dam's group started making a name for themselves back when I used to lead my own squad. That didn't sit well with me, so I tried everything I could to get in their way. Like dumping all my mushroom leftovers in a Garfart cave. Nowadays, nobody does pranks like that anymore nowadays, you know? Real shame if you ask me. That seems almost anti-competitive, but never mind me. Or over-competitive, depending on how you want to look at it. That's insane. Well, either way. Looks like that's most everything that can be attended to here, apart from just... maybe just buying a bunch of random stuff to be well stocked. But otherwise, I guess then, we can either... Does it make sense to work on getting far enough in Leftheria so I can work on Blade Affinity, or do I want to work on side quests? Maybe I can do both at once? I don't know, there's bound to be a few quests along the way, maybe. Well, I'm sure we'll run into that before too long. Regardless, I'm sure I'll figure it out. And, well, we'll be on our way soon. Oh, hang on, one more person. Ah, a fellow compatriot. You probably already know this, but different classes give different... Yeah, more tutorials. One of these days I'll reach the end of the bloody tutorials, but it is not this day. Alright, you know what? Actually, you know what? Here's a good way to determine whether I should go to quests or Leftheria. We got 3 pages of this stuff? Okay, yeah, we definitely need to start knocking through them. Well, this lets me spend more time with working up Azami's affinity, so may as well start with this. Now, where's that located? Probably by the head? Well, I guess easy solution. We will start by just plopping down randomly.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Wait, hang on. Party conditions. Oh, I need to have Azami in the party, huh? Well, that's simple enough to attend to. Alright, Rex. I guess Vale's just gonna have to head back to Garfon for now.
Together at last.
Oh, actually, it is closer than I thought, at least. Alright, let's see how close.
Let us go.
Okay, I figured it would be somewhere around here. Probably just take a straight shot at this point. Hang on, I need to kill that monster for something? Well, while I'm here...
Let's end this swiftly.
I like your attitude. Topple them.
Let us make use of it now.
Rising. Ha! We're on top. Yeah. Rolling smash. Radiance. Ha!
Well, don't have to worry about you taunting anyway. When there's no other target anyway.
Yeah. Decisive blow.
Nightmare Rondo.
Alright, since you need to work on stuff.
Just so. And here.
There we go.
Armor
Looks like
crusher.
someone cranked up the voltage.
We're on top bar. Nicely. Fire up.
Leave it to me. Try to cement this.
Ha!
Alrighty.
Yeah. Rolling.
Cool.
We're up. Rolling smash. Lady Moray.
Hold off, Ray.
Radiance.
Topple. Rain speed.
At least there's a bunch of people who can inflict topple.
I've got it well in hand.
Actually. Oh, and nope, not gonna get my chance to inflict too much. So be it. Oh, there's more to kill over there.
I've got news.
Oh, wait a minute.
But will you hear it?
I'm trying to remember what this is in reference to. Ooh. Hang on, what was I working on for Cosmos? Ah, right.
Battle systems upgraded.
Right, that was the easy one to work on. Now we've got the harder ones. Maybe I should switch back to Nia. Actually, not the worst idea. Alrighty, all in due time, right? Can at least work on the level 2 on these monsters. And I'm trying to remember what these are in reference to. I wonder if it'll mark out for me what I need to do for these. Let's see, I'm in the head area. Actually, it might be easier to look at the quest log. Is this because of... No, that's a different kind of monster. Which one did I need to kill for these guys? Now that I think of it, a lot of these... Now that I think of it, a lot of the quests I have here rely on me messing with monsters in Araya, or seeing to just matters in Araya in general. Alrighty then. Well, may as well take that to heart and let it, well, have it out. Alright, so these gets another use on level 2. And down you go.
I'm not doing it for him.
Sure you're not. You're more Sundari than Mithra. And that's not a compliment. Now what might this be?
All of you, come on. We haven't got all day to spend on this.
Where else do we have to go?
Azami seemed very excited for such simple mission.
Nah, I'm sure she's just glad to have all her friends on board.
I think so too. Everything is more fun when you can do it with those you care about, right?
Dumb question though. Why is Morag here? Wouldn't her being here be
Yes,
politically
that's right.
inconvenient.
There couldn't be a better place for it.
But there's practically nothing around here. Seems like an odd choice.
Just watch. I'll survey the area now.
What's that do? Also, I don't like that look. I really don't like that look.
Two men over in this direction, picking flowers. Working with an almost tireless determination. And there's another, some kind of scientist he's holed up in his room.
Azami see that far away? That crazy talk! Even with telescope lens of Poppy, Tora still not see that far.
You've been using your powers to track those 3 guys this whole time.
4 guys.
4?
Yes. Originally, I had my eye on 4 suspicious individuals. But one of them recently, shall we say, saw reason, and now there are 3.
I'm trying to remember what started this.
What exactly is it that they're doing?
It's difficult to tell, just watching from afar. All I can say right now is that they're making some substance from the flowers and then shipping it out of the country.
I wonder what they're trying to do.
You can't identify the genus of flower?
Sorry, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you. I don't know much about botany.
All right.
Hey, why don't we go up and ask them ourselves?
What? All 3 of them?
Yes, all 3. If we put the squeeze on them. I'm sure they'll be happy to tell us what flowers they're picking and why.
Couldn't you just describe them to someone who would know?
Sure about this?
I've grown so tired of all this watching and waiting. I want to finally have some fun with my cutie pie driver. Come on, let's go introduce ourselves.
I don't like where this is going. Okay, so where do I need to go for this one? Hang on. What was the special condition for this one? Alright, go to the land adjacent to Coraline's Sanctum. Alright. Presumably step 1 is to head... well... let's see. Guess I can just flip through these and eventually reach it. Most likely it'll be the stomach area. Oh, interesting. I haven't gone in that direction yet. Let's see, it's the land adjacent to it, though, so presumably...
And we're you.
Let us go.
It's the land actually, no, if we're already more downhill... You know what? I'll approach it from that direction first. Use it as an excuse to explore that way. If anything pops up, or if I need to descend below,
So,
I can always do that as we
shall we?
need to. Level 40 monsters, huh? Definitely would have been riskier if I had gone over here by myself. Well, earlier anyway. Wonder what exactly is over here then. It seems like relatively low level to be sending us over here now if I had just been, well,
In my
given that I'm
experience-
required to have Morag along. It's clear that they're having her more directly involved if you're gonna give her voice work for a cutscene. Very curious indeed. Definitely something that's down there, but it looks like I may need to fall down there. I guess we'll find out pretty swiftly, won't we?
A new locale. I've gained a new memory.
I had a feeling that there would be some sort of landmark associated with this. Interesting that it's smack dab in the middle of here. Alright. So, let's take a look at the area map real quick. Alright, it looks like it is part of the landmass then. So my suspicion is... should be some stretch of landmass that I can fall down onto, most likely. Wonder what the safest way to do that would be. If there's shoreline, that makes things easy. Although looking at that... looks like there might be something below. Hard to get a good view from here. Can I zoom the camera out somehow? Oh, there we are. Okay, so... there's that little stretch over there. Alright, here's what I'll try since I've got the landmark. I have room to experiment, right? Start by plopping down in here, since that I can safely plop down here. And then if I want to... let's see... what can I reach from here? That's the next question. Alright, so we can jump up this way. I don't know if this has any practical purpose yet, but...
This is an area where I
In
excel.
my experience,
Mineralogy? Wouldn't have expected that. Especially given what we found. Either way, well, I guess we can just keep following the trail until we find something then. Ooh, that's one of the monsters we need to kill for the mercenary quest. May as well, right?
Everyone has your energy, my lady.
Sword bash!
It didn't connect?
Eagle Eye.
Armor fail!
This simply won't do.
It's all right.
Is it alright? I wonder if I can get a level 3 on this. It is level 36. And, more to the point, it'll take us a while to get through because it'll keep blocking our advances. Alright, good chance of hitting a level 3 use.
No effect. Sword bash! Just get me the order! Let me do it!
There we go. Alright, a use of level 3.
It didn't connect?
Alright, may as well let you use the level 2 as well, given that.
Did you see that?
Not to boast, but that was spectacular! Right, Gramps?
Remember, Rex,
Leave it to me.
pride comes before a fall.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, I guess one of the things we need to kill, I suppose. Alrighty, so with that in mind, looks like it is on the same plane as us, given that. Weird that it's on a bit of ground. I wonder if it's just something that we had to swim to and I was overthinking things. Good chance of it, perhaps. Let's find out. Yeah, looks like I was overthinking this. Just could swim to it and leave it a day. Well, leave it at that, I should say. Alrighty. Call it a day. Wow, am I mixing up phrases? Why am I playing this right now? Well, whatever the case may be. Oh boy, drivers we can fight. Excuse me, can we ask you something? Hello? Would you mind telling us why you were so intent on picking all these flowers? What's it to you? Are you tired of life or something? I don't believe they intend on being entirely open with us. Heh, looks like we'll just have to beat it out of them, won't we? Welp.
Great, we caught us off guard.
In I go.
Well, here we go then. Let's see how tough this ends up being. Stop blocking, please. Alright, hit him. This will just hit a level 2 while I'm here. Ooh, Cyclone. I doubt I'll be able to set up anything, given that... Well, actually, no, I don't have Wolf Frigate play, otherwise I could, potentially.
Bridget! To arms, ladies!
Well, at least I can hit this once, just to say I did. That's a lot of damage, actually. That's a lot of damage, in fact. Very nice. I just realized, have I done anything with the zombie's weapon? Probably not. Oh shoot, more X taking hits. Let's switch it up. There we go. Alright, cool. That makes things easy. Actually, while I'm here, may as well hit Flame Bolt just to keep the combo going. Actually, thanks to the... Actually, I've got 2 Wind Blades in effect, so... Well, if I didn't immediately mulch you, perhaps. Now then, care to tell us what the deal is with these flowers you've been picking? Giving the silent treatment, are we? You must really enjoy pain. Leave him be, Azami. He won't talk. Then what would you propose? What about those wooden crates? Let's have a look in there. That's where they seem to have been putting all the flowers. We may find out what's going on here if we examine the flowers themselves. Alrighty then. Before that, though...
We got back. Somehow.
Oh, nice.
Well.
I wonder what we will find.
Turquoise chip. Actually, since the zombie probably doesn't have anything good on her, probably is better than anything. Oh, actually I did give her something. The motor chip's the only thing that's close to being better. Although, block rate on an ether... Block rate on an ether cannon user? Eh.
This is an area where I excel.
Sniff 'em out. Sniff 'em good.
Why? Alrighty then, so what do I need for this? Presumably someone with... Okay, boxes, spill your secrets.
Flora heals an aching.
That much in botany, huh? Almost 7. Alright, let's gather all the botany blades I have. Okay. Alright, so we got a couple through here.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations.
Alright, Morank has a few common blades that'll qualify.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations.
Azami counts, interesting.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, that should suffice, I hope.
How's that?
Nice. At least I've got plenty of these. I threw a bunch of common blades onto Morag recently, so I've got plenty to work with. Aren't these poisonous? Thanazalia, a flowering shrub that produces a deadly toxin. What were you planning to do with these? Hell if I know. Oh, is that so? Then you won't mind if I shove some of these down your gullet then, will you? Really, lady, I don't know. We haven't been told the details. All we were asked to do is to pick these flowers. If you want to know more, you'd have to ask the other guy. The other guy? You mean the man on the outskirts of Fonsamima, hiding away in his little hut? Well, how'd you know that? I'm always watching, dear. You can't hide your wicked little scheme from me. She's some sort of witch? I'll take that as a compliment. We have no more need of these two. It's time we played the recluse at Blossom Shade Cliff a visit. Well, I guess that explains why we were near there. Well, why you were near there anyway. Alrighty. So, that'll require us to head back to Fonsamima, so let me just reset my blades real quick and we'll be on our way. Hang on, why do you suddenly have a trophy over you? I feel like a new dude. Hey, has that tree taken your fancy? Oh, that's why. Okay, note to self, something for Florin is over here. Good to know. Alrighty then. Also, I'm surprised that there isn't a landmark over here. It's not that far of a walk, I suppose, but still. Given how novel an area it is, unless you're gonna open something up while I'm working on this. Which is a possibility, I suppose. Yeah, well, let's just get up there. Now let's see what lies within. It's really quiet. Maybe no one's home? No, they're there alright. And they've been there the whole time I was monitoring. What the plan? We charge in, take Bad Man by surprise? Smash door wide open with special missile attack from Poppy? Whoa, hold on. We don't want to go and blow the place sky high. No missiles? Aw, Poppy was looking forward to big explosive entrance. As I recall, there should be a Nopon cleaning lady on duty. She'll know what's going on inside. So it's just a matter of asking this Nopon cleaner then? Great, let's go and find her. She only comes out early in the morning. That will be our chance to get a hold of her. Wow, Azami know everything. Maybe too much everything. Oh, there's plenty of things I don't know. I only learned by watching from the shadows. I'm not sure I like that phrasing. Well, either way, I guess then if I have to wait till morning, I guess that's easy enough to hash out. Alrighty then. Gotta wait till morning. So, oh, not skip travel, change time. Come on. Yeah, that should work for early morning. By most people's standards anyway. There we are. Friends asking Tolulu about Tenant's research? The terrible sorries, but Tolulu only deal with day-to-day care of property, not to know about business of Tenant. Tolulu not know single thing, so would appreciate if friends could leave now.
I know Noppon's like the back of my, thumb.
What? Meh, Tolulu feeling immense weight of Nopponic disapproval. Okay, Tolulu spill beans, but friend promised not to tell. Promise? Tolulu employed by botanist name of Packle. He always shut away inside. Only ever opens door for Tolulu. Need special knock to get in. Need to knock on door 16 times. And I'll get sore on Tolulu's wings. Friend maybe try that? Remember, not a word came from Tolulu's mouth. Welp. This'll end well. 16 times, was it? I was watching very closely, but I must have overlooked that part. You can't be expected to keep watch every hour of the day. Even the greatest of blades make mistakes. You're right. Thank you. Alright. Opportunity knocks. Surely he hear the commotion outside, though. Phew, the Noppon was right. That was a little tiring on the arms. Packle, I presume? Yes, that is my name. And you are? We couldn't help but notice you've been gathering large quantities of Thanazalia. Care to tell us why? Thanazalia? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, really? You were extracting their toxins to make poison, weren't you? And quite a potent poison at that. What? How did you... There's nothing that slips past me, my dear. I don't suppose you know, but the vessel carrying your shipment sailed its final voyage a short while ago. Oh, and you should probably know that your 2 hired hands won't be picking any more flowers either. Oh my, you're all alone with no one left to help you, you poor soul. I'm going to ask you nicely. Give it up and tell us what you've been trying to do here. I'll never tell. Never! I would really advise you to cooperate with us here, for your own good. My clairvoyant eye sees all, so don't try any funny business, because it's not going to work. Ugh. The game's up. Why don't you just come clean? You'll feel a whole lot better, trust me. I was contracted by a man named from Gormont. The poison I've been making, Thana Titan, I was meant to send over by my boat to my contractor overseas. Normally we'd have been able to do it in 2 shipments, but the previous ship sank before it reached its destination, and the poison along with it. That would be the ship Azami sank. So, we met another batch of Thana Titan, which was on the ship we boarded. What are you planning to do with such a huge quantity of poison? Like losing the name, Thana Titan induces a paralytic effect on a Titan's nervous system, debilitating it. What? My contractor is trying to inject Thana Titan directly into the body of a Titan to make it weaker. I'm guessing they can still carry out their plan using the first shipment? They can. The first shipment arrived safely at the destination. What destination? I'm afraid I can't tell you. It was my job to load up the ship with the stuff. They didn't tell me where it was going. Clever. So we're at a loose end now. This is worrying. Indeed.
A loose end? Just who do you think I am, sweetie?
Wait, you know where they're taking the Thanatitan?
That's convenient.
I'm hurt. It seems you were really doubting I could get the job done. It breaks my heart.
I was. I'm not gonna question it.
Really doubting you.
Just teasing. I'm always willing to go the extra mile for my darling driver.
Ah, she can use her clairvoyant eye.
Just give me a moment.
How do you even get that ability? More Ordain?
How was it? Did you see anything?
There was some sort of giant ether mine, and men doing some sort of work. And there was a large contraption. I'd never seen one like it before. The Thanatitan was right next to it. I saw Garmati men too. A stone's throw away.
An ether mine?
Is there even place like that in Uriah?
Who said it was Uriah?
It was in More Ardain.
Precisely.
You can see that far.
Of course. With my eye, no matter how far apart we may be, I can watch my sweetie pie driver wherever they are and whenever I like.
Can you stop talking like that now?
We're looking for an Ardanian ether mine, you see.
Exactly.
I wonder what the contraption could be.
Must be big thing like Rosa.
But if that's true, then where does the Thanatitan come into all this?
If we assume that they're to be using the Thanatitan in the ether mine,
Then, contraption used to carry Thanatitan?
the flow of ether acts much like our own blood, in that it circulates around the Titan's bodies. If they use the Thanatitan there, they'll be able to accelerate the more Ardanian Titan's degradation.
Sounds about right.
Then we've no time to lose. If they get away with their scheme, More Ardain's gonna be in big trouble.
I guess that's how they get
Let's
Morag
make haste
involved.
to More Ardain and apprehend the culprits at once.
Alrighty then.
I do enjoy the thrill of the chase.
Well, I looked to Poppy for that one.
Done
Ah,
and
well.
dusted.
Ooh.
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
Alright, I guess I'll look at that real quick and then we'll be on our way. That must be the device carrying the Thanatitan. It's a lot bigger than I imagined. And it seems it's already running. We must find the one responsible and get them to stop this at once. The Gormonti man is close, on the far side of this floor. Then we better move. Lucky us. Alrighty. On the far side of this floor. Must be over at that other pipe I haven't explored yet, if I can get in there. Surprised that's not marked as something I can go into on my map. Then again... Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? Could just be a dead end for all I know. Surely you can climb up yourself, Nia, but never mind that. Alright, there's our quarry. Let's get him. Stop right there, thank you very much. Turn that thing off, right this second! Yeah, right, I'd like to see you try. Off we go then. Let's rough him up.
Just do what we always do. In I go! Excellent judgment, Nia.
Wait, you're complimenting Nia? What is this sorcery? Then again, Nia's the one who's bristly, so I guess it's fine-ish.
got it well in hand. I've waited for this all day.
My dead body. Much appreciated.
Why not? Just so. And hit.
Alrighty, there we go. Relatively straightforward thus far. Alright. I wonder if more I can get a hit with heat haze. Ooh. Or whatever the ability is. Ooh, I haven't seen the level 4 for you yet. Let's take a look.
Yes, Master. X-Buster.
The enemy's element is now light.
Final blow.
Alrighty then. Kaboom! Wait, did that take one of them out? Most likely. Nice. Oh jeez, I just realized how much damage we were taking. Okay, heal immediately. Oh shoot, I'm still being hit. Okay, I do not need to lose like this. Ooh, that was scary. Okay, I really need to... Well, to be fair, that was a level 4 from Cosmos, so I shouldn't be surprised, but damn, that was a lot. Okay, we're good now, okay. Alright, no more level 3s from Cosmos unless I really want to have fun, right? Phew. Actually, level 2 acts as a healing move as well, doesn't it? Yep. Useful. Bam. There you go. Nice and simple. In theory, anyway. Hard to tell when I can do an auto attack cancel with the bit ball, but so be it. Hit him again. Is there so much aggro being tossed at us? They really changed up how aggro works. Either that or I'm just not paying enough attention. I really need to see how much of a difference it makes. Either way. Now, you will tell us how to stop this thing, won't you? Ah, you idiots. That ain't a snowball's chance I'll ever tell you. And anyway, it's already been set in motion. Ain't no one gonna stop it now. Oh, I see. Then we'll just publicize your deeds to the world, won't we? What? Transportation of illegal substances through black market avenues, bribery, coercion, and I'm sure you've used all sorts of underhanded methods besides to get your way. Hold on. Oh, I know. Why don't you just take a little swig of Thenatitan? Just a little sip. I'm sure you're very well acquainted with its effects. No, you don't. You wouldn't. Stop! You want me to stop? But you've made so very much of it. It simply won't do unless you try a sample for yourself. Oh geez, you're sadistic. Then how do we stop it? Alright then, down the hatch. You have to operate the switches in a specific order. Blue, white, blue. Blue, white, blue, you say? That's right. That's what you wanted, isn't it? So please, let me go. Please! You're sure? You wouldn't lie to your dear Auntie Azami, would you? No, I would never! Wow, Azami, you really know how to freak him out. Azami smile like smile of demon. Tora shaking in boots. Now Tora know never to get on wrong side of Azami. Well, now we know how to stop this thing. It's time to put this business to rest. Alright, so that's the trick. So that's how they're characterizing Azami, eh? So be it. Well, assuming they didn't lie to you, but never mind that. Alrighty. Let's attend to it. You heard how to stop it, yes? I'll leave that to you. They moved around the final bit of blue, huh? It's not showing any sign of stopping. So he tricked us, even after all those threats. Well played indeed. This not time to be impressed, but what we do now, we out of options. Well, we don't have time to get the man to tell us the right answer. That does put us in a sticky situation. Quickly, to the mine elevator. I have an idea. What, are you just gonna blow it up? I feel like that would have even worse adverse effects. Well, let's find out how bad the solution is. I don't like where this is going.
Yes, here should work nicely.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Mind stepping back a little, sweeties?
Azami, what are you planning to do?
I feel like you should have asked this sooner.
Confused. Is really possible to stop contraption from here?
It'll be fine. I'm just going to do the very same thing that I did to sink that ship.
You mean...
She's gonna blow it up.
Be sure to watch closely, my darling little driver cheeks.
Please stop. I feel like that's counterproductive. Wait a minute. If you could see into the... Couldn't you theoretically see into the contraption to... I'm not sure I buy that you'd be able to deal with it that cleanly.
Oh, what fun! Well? Have you fallen for me yet?
Please stop. And that about wraps that up. Does it though? The bad guys got away. What if they end up trying to do the same thing again? Oh, I don't think you'll have to worry about that. That machine was a rare salvage find. I doubt they'll ever be able to recreate anything like it. And once they arrest the scientist who is processing the Thanatitan, they won't be able to make any more. Yeah, but still. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that threatening them with just telling the whole world would be enough, because surely after a while you'd want the publicity or become a martyr, but never mind me. Which means that this will be the first and last time they ever try to inject this stuff into the Titan. Let's hope so. Anyway, I have to hand it to you, Azami. You did a bang-up job. Well, that's all the thanks I get? Come on now, I deserve a little more credit than that. I thought I was thanking you. After everything I've done, the least you could do is, why are you like this? Well, at least I got to spend time with my darling driver, so I can't complain, I suppose. I'll forgive you. I had hoped the mission would last a little longer so I could spend more time with you. Really wanted to keep you all to myself. Oh well. As for that man who tricked us, does he really think he can lie to me and get away with it? If he thinks he can escape me, he's sorely mistaken. I'll find him, and I'll make him pay. Let's see. 1,000 lashes should suffice. Well, that's not gonna end well. And on that happy note, that's where we call it for today. There we go. New Merc mission. Is that everything from there? Wait, level 3? What? Hang on. Ah.
My fondness for you is what keeps me going.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like we've got a few things to take out in Leftheria to keep you moving forward. Wonder what that'll entail. Well, either way, that should be all for now then. So, I guess next time we jump into this, I guess that tells me my next target. Guess we'll head off to Leftheria and so I can keep working on that stuff. Should at least get me within striking distance of Indol as well if I can get far enough, although I'll probably only make it a Fawn set at this point. Either way, till then, see you all later.